was thrown into the Red Sea. AHAYAH is my strength, AHAYAH is my song. He is my salvation, my power, I built his habitation. And hosts, they cast into the sea. The chosen captains also was thrown into the Red Sea. The depths have covered them, they sink just like a stone. The greatness of his excellency has overthrown. AHAYAH. Not just about your attention again. You better pack them bags and grab them kids if you. You better pack them bags and grab them kids if you. You better pick them bags and grab them kids if you know what I know. Song of Moses, 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 song of Moses. You better. You better.
scriptures to show yourself approved. Study the scriptures
Study the scriptures. 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 Study the scriptures to show yourself approved.
My skin is black, my body is burned. I survived Babylon, I am a daughter of Zion. Daughters of Zion, like diamonds and pearls, far above rubies and precious jewels. Crown on my head, cause we're brought with a price. We are the daughters of Zion. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? 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 You can stop calling me princess, not because I'm wearing a crown, not because of what you see. It's the royalty in me. He's running through my blood. He's running through my blood. 'Cause he is the king of us all. Daughters of Zion, like diamonds and pearls, far above rubies and precious jewels. Crown on my head, 'cause we're brought with a price. We are the daughters of Zion. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Don't you know I'm brought with the price? The royal blood that he shed. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Ultimate sacrifice. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Ooh, gave his life. Took away all my judgments, cast away my enemies, set the path before me. There'll be no sin in thee. The curses of Babylon's gone. My eyes are set upon Zion. Daughters of Zion, like diamonds and pearls, far above rubies and precious jewels. Crown on my head, 'cause we're brought with a price. We are the daughters of Zion. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Royal blood that he shed. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Ultimate sacrifice. Don't you know I'm brought with the price? Gave life, yeah. Now that I changed, what you gonna say? You can't accuse me the same way, huh? It's the difference of night and day. I'ma stand with the righteous and we gonna pray. 144, one kick in the door done. Who will endure to the end? You're the real one. This is for real, son. No mass appeal, hun. Yashaya coming for the kingdom, yes, the war is won. So examine me higher and reprove me. Try my reins in my heart and you will see. For your love and your kindness before me. I don't sit with evil doers, or will I be? But I will walk in your laws and integrity. You rebuke any sin that's in front of me. Why don't you try me, prove me, find me worthy of the kingdom, buy me, favorite highly, circumcise me. If you chastise me, rebuke me kindly. Daughters of Zion, trying sin so big that she backsliding, trying to hide it, started backsliding. Get yourself together, cause I tried to deny it. You can repent too, that's what you gotta do. Even the apple, but you put the past behind you. Even the apple, but you put the past behind you. Even the apple, but you put the past behind you. Daughters of Zion.
shine like diamonds and pearls, far above rubies and precious jewels. Crown on my head, 'cause we're bought with a price. We are the daughters of Zion. Don't you know I'm bought with a price? Don't you know I'm bought with a price? Don't you know I'm bought with a price? Ultimate sacrifice. Don't you know I'm bought with a price? Don't you know I'm bought with a price? Don't you know I'm bought with the price? Don't you know I'm bought with the price? Don't you know I'm bought with the price?
Let the 12 tribes gather together. You know that something's about to go down. I can feel it. A higher government blowing the trumpet. So gather up round. Yeah. Let's go, yeah. When a higher brings down destruction, that's right. He always lets some Hebrews escape. Wanna be one, yeah. Israel, get yourself together before it's too late. He told Noah to build it up, and Joseph prepared for the famine. Yes, he did. He told Lot and Moses, you better put blood on the door. So I'm telling you now, it's gonna rain. That's right. It's gonna rain. Ooh, it's gonna
Brimstone and fire, y'all.
It's gonna rain.
It's coming. Get ready.
It's gonna rain. Brimstone and fire.
Come on.
Let the 12 tribes gather together.
It's the car where you at.
You know that something's about to go down.
Let alone.
A highest coming blowing the trumpet. So gather
Let's go,
around.
Jordan, this is place. Come on.
He told Noah to build it up, and Joseph prepared for the famine. Yes, he did. He told Lot and Moses, you better put blood on the door. So I'm telling you
Get out of
now,
Babylon.
it's
Come on.
gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Get yourself
Get
together.
out of Babylon.
It's gonna rain. But Babylon is falling.
done.
It's gonna rain. Come on,
Check this out. Listen.
as in the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be. It's gonna rain. As in the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be. It's gonna rain. As in the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be.
Yashaya coming.
As in the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be. It's
Yashaya
gonna
coming. Come on. Y'all know what it is. Babylon is finished. Come on. We're going to be praising the highest. Over in Jordan is the place.
Come on.
Let's go. You ready?
Know what it is.
Come on. It's going
It's
down.
gonna rain. The days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be.
It's gonna
rain. The days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be.
Get out of
Rain.
Babylon.
The days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be. It's gonna rain. The days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be.
You know what it
It's
is.
gonna rain. The days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be.
Safe
It's
place.
gonna rain. The days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be.
He gonna Let's go.
It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Join us to play. We're gonna praise the Lord for His deliverance. Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I did bad. Sometimes I feel like holding back. Sometimes I feel like I can't wait to be alone. And then I think about His grace, His love be flowing from the throne. Can't get enough, and when I'm hurting, I'm bleeding. My spirit calling is pleading. For you, I need you to lead. For you, I get on my knees. This sin is like a disease. When I was way down, you picked me right up. The devil came round. He know it's time up. 24 elders bow down with their crown at your feet. Said you are worthy of all praise. And now this battle you defeat. Father, you're worthy of your name. Most High, the Most High, Most High, Most High, Most High, the Most High. Father, you're worthy of your name. Sometimes I feel like I did bad. Sometimes I feel like holding back. Sometimes I feel like I can't wait to be alone. And then I think about His grace, His love be flowing from the throne. Can't get enough, and when I'm hurting, I'm bleeding. My spirit calling is pleading. For you, I need you to lead. For you, I get on my knees. This sin is like a disease. When I was way down, you picked me right up. The devil came round. He know it's time up. 24 elders bow down with their crown at your feet. Said you are worthy of all praise. And now this battle you defeat. Father, you're worthy of your name. Most High, the Most High, Most High, Most High, Most High, the Most High. Father, you're worthy of your name.
That's where it all started, yeah. First commandment, love AHAYAH with all your heart. Second commandment, love your brother, love your sister. First commandment, love AHAYAH with all your heart. Second commandment, love your brother, love your sister. Love each other. Love each other.
Shalom, praise AHAYAH, Bahashim, Yashaya, Qadash, Rawach. Shalom, Israel. This is Sister Kana, and I'm in the building. Praise AHAYAH. I am just excited, and I'm just like, praise AHAYAH, praise AHAYAH. There's a lot going on, brothers and sisters. And first and foremost, I have to give all glory and praise to AHAYAH if I haven't. And welcome to the Nappy Hair Chronicles. Praise AHAYAH. Chronicling the nappy hair or woolly hair or whatever, curly hair, kinky hair, however you want to say it. But praise AHAYAH for you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I have a lot of stuff I want to share with you guys. So I pray you all had a blessed week. And I thank you all for joining and, keeping this thing going. Praise AHAYAH. Okay, so first thing I want to discuss, I wanted to bring up was next week is the Feast of Dedication coming up. And it's starting, it's a double Sabbath next weekend and the following weekend because it's an 8-day feast. And, you can read upon it by going into the reading about the Maccabee brothers and how they rebuilt our, Jerusalem and our holy building, praise AHAYAH, the house of the Most High, and how they, took it down and, and the brothers went to war to, bring everything back together. It's an amazing story, but it's our Feast of Dedication, and it starts next weekend. At the sundown of Shabbat. It's a double Sabbath next weekend and the following weekend because it's an 8-day feast. So I wanted to start by just talking about that and going into our holy days and showing you the calendar. I think that's the most important. Let me see how I do this. Hold on, guys. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay, let me see. Just so you'll know and you can take a look. Also, I try to, I keep the calendar up on COI Times Hebrew calendar. I'll try to put the link for you guys so that you can match your calendar with my calendar. I think everybody should be making your own calendars once you find out how to get the correct days and time. Because the Most High said he will put these laws in our inward parts. And I think these are, part of the laws that he was talking about. Knowing his holy feast, his holy days, his ordinances, his judgments, all of that is his laws and statutes, right? And his commandments. So it behooves us to know his holy days. Because if you don't know the correct holy days, you're not worshiping the Most High, and you're not keeping his commandments. So it all goes hand in hand. So it's best that you learn it. So I'm going to add the calendar now so that you can see it. Hold on. Okay, so this is the calendar. Now, guys, it's not that big. I guess you got to make your, let's see, full screen layout. Yeah, that's as big as it's going to get. But let me put my thing in full screen so it's big to me. Okay. Now, this is for November, which is Yashaya. It's the 9th month. And, I'll put the link in the description box for this video. And also, I'll put the link up when I go back to the StreamYard so that you can see. So this month is the 9th month, which is in the Gregorian November. And the way we have to do it, because people are still working, we're living, day to day in this Babylonian system. So we still utilize their calendar for right now. But eventually it will get to the point where we will use our Hebrew calendar. But as you can see, there's 2 sets of dates. The first date, like I say, you see Tuesday the 1st is November 1st. And that 29 is the Hebrew date, according to the ENOCH calendar, right? So as you go down through the months, you will see at the end of the month, because right now we're on Friday and it's the 18th. according to the Gregorian, but it's the 16th according to the Hebrew calendar. Okay, at the very end, you will see, and I can't move this up, and this thing is in the way. Hold on. What did I do? Okay, at the very end, you will see the dates are the 27th, which is during the Gregorian calendar, and the 25th is the Hebrew date. That starts the Feast of Dedication. And when you go into the second book of Maccabees, and I think that's the 6th, and I can't really make that out, what's the verse is, but it gives you the, the understanding to why we keep it on the 25th day of the 9th month. And it's an 8-day feast, and it says it in the scriptures. So that brings us, allowing it to be a double Sabbath for 2 weeks in a row. So, you'll start to learn how to calculate it when you go into it and know the first day of the year. Once you understand all of that, you'll notice that everything falls exactly in line, year by year, week by week. It's no really changing because it's a fixed time, these holy days. So once you get some understanding on it, like I told everyone, what I would recommend you guys do is to go into GOCC Babylon's Hebrew Bible Academy, and he gives the understanding. It was Elder Rawach who came out with the secret of the times and gave the biblical breakdown on how to find the first day of the year, which is very important to us, guys, because if you don't know the first day of the year, then you cannot keep the days according to the Bible. You cannot keep the Most High holy feast days. And I've ran into many Hebrew Israelites who try to come up with their own calendars. They come up with all kind of, foolishness just because they do not want to, I don't know what's the problem. A lot of people are just, they're jealous of other people. They get mad about this, that, and the other third. So they try to come up with their own understanding. But listen, brothers and sisters, it's best that you learn according to the Bible how to find those days. And Elder Rawach is the only one who came with the correct understanding according to the book of Enoch, according to the book of Jubilees. We are not to go by the moon, by the slither of the moon. None of that stuff is correct. That's the way the Jewish people have been following their holy days for years, and they do not worship the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. AHAYAH, Bahashem Yashaya. They do not worship him. They will not call on him. They are the synagogue of Satan. So, brothers and sisters, you have to know what these the Bible tells us in Revelation 2:9 and 3:9 that they are the synagogue of Satan. So you cannot follow the heathen in what they're doing. It said, learn not the way of the heathen. So we are not to keep the same holy days. We are not to follow their holy days. They are not worshiping the same power we're worshiping. So it's that simple and it's that clear, and we have to get on one accord, brothers and sisters. So it's important, that I have said this. But this is the second part. So first part, the first 4 days is in November, and then the month changes. It goes into December, so that the following week, this is the second part of it. And if you notice that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the Shabbat, then it's a double Shabbat, and it also falls on a high holy day with the calendar for the 10th month, which is also a high holiday. So once you start learning this calendar, you'll see how significant these days start falling in line, and how we start having, it's all significant. And from what we're learning about these days, there's 4 months out of the year that are high holy days. These are the same 4 holy days that was allotted to Noah. When you go into the book of Jubilees and you read how Noah was given the Most High told him to keep certain holy days when the water started receding, when the flood started, when he was out there on the boat, he sent a bird to see if there was dry land. When the bird came back, that there was dry land, that was a holy day. When the water receded, when the boat stopped floating, all of those days that were significant to Noah were also considered high holy days for us. And there's 4 of them out of the year. And on December, okay, I have to say according to the Gregorian, just so it'll be clear, it's on December 4th, but it's actually the first day of the 10th month. It's a high holy day for us. So, and that it shows on my calendar when that is so that you can see it. So it's that yellow area right there that's significant, a new month. Okay. It gives you that new month. It's the first day of the month of the 10th month. It's a high holy day according to the scriptures, and it's in yellow so you can see it. And that's also the last day of the feast of dedication for us, which is an 8-day feast. And according to the scriptures, the first day is a holy day and the last day is a holy day. So we must go into the scriptures. We must study ourselves to be approved so that you will know these things, because to a lot of people, they wouldn't understand what I'm even talking about. But you have to go into the scriptures and you got to study these things so you'll understand why things are so important, why certain things are very significant. But these holy days are very, very important to us. We must stay on the correct days because they are a sign between us and the Most High. And that's scriptures, and I bring these scriptures out a lot just so you guys know, how important the holy days are. They are a sign between us and the Most High. And when we keep these days correctly, He's looking and He's watching. And this is part of our test. It's a part of us making it to the next level when we're coming out of Babylon, because the rebellious ones will not make it into His glorious kingdom. That's what He says. He said He will bring some people out. Now, people will be coming out of Babylon, but they will not make it into, Jerusalem with the coming of Christ. Because if we're not doing right by keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, which are, He's a stickler for His laws, then we are not even worthy, brothers and sisters. So don't even deceive yourself. A lot of people like to go, oh, the Most High knows my heart. And oh, He knows that I'm Most High. Listen, He's a stickler for His law, His statute, His commandments, His ordinances, His judgments. He's all about that. And He said, if you love Him, you will keep His commandments. If you love Him, you will learn what's important to Him. If you love Him, you will keep His laws, His statutes, and commandments. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya. So I just wanted to bring that out, guys. I wanted to start off with that because I had wanted to speak about it last week, but then, the internet was kind of going crazy, so I couldn't get it out. And I'm glad I got the opportunity because next week is a double Shabbat, and then the following week is a double Shabbat. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, then why? Because there's a lot of infiltration going on, brothers and sisters, and there's a lot of disinformation going on. So a lot of people are not going to get this information coming from these Hebrew camps. They're not even telling them where to find it, how to find it. There's even some discrepancies with the brothers who do know it because of infiltration. Our enemies, they know to change our times and our laws. That's scripture, and y'all know it. They thought to change times and laws. Why? Because they know that our power is a stickler for His laws. It's the only way the Most High can differentiate us from, people who claiming to be us, from, His people who He, called after His name, and others who are, perpetrating the fraud. They're not going to, do right according to Him. Even though they may try and lie, they may try and use His name, they may try to act like they all about Him and His Son. But the bottom line is going to determine is whether you're going to be on point with His holy days. are you going to find out and worship and serve him? The reason why the Most High brought us out into the wilderness the first time with our forefathers, Moses, Joshua and all that, was to worship him, to keep these same holy feast days that I'm talking about. These feast days are the same days that Moses and Aaron and the children of Israel kept in the wilderness. And we are coming out of Babylon to keep them again. So he would give us the information so that we will know when and what to do. So I advise brothers and sisters, go and take the Hebrew Bible Academy with Elder Lakar, because he's given the correct information. Now listen, you ain't got to be in Babylon to do that. You can be anywhere in the world, because you got people all over the world waking up. So you don't have to be in Babylon to do it. If you're already out of Babylon, you can still take this class, because the most important thing is that we are on one accord. When we're coming out of Babylon, we need to be on one accord, brothers and sisters. It's not going to help us, people coming out and they are on different holy days, calling on different gods. It's not going to happen down in this wilderness. People think they're going to get away with stuff like that. But when you hearing about people, stuff happening to people and this happening to people, please also wonder why. What is it that these people are doing? Because the Most High is not having it, okay? We're not going to come out and do whatever we want and think we're going to walk in that kingdom with Christ. It's not going to happen like that. So I don't know, whatever people are thinking in their minds, whatever conclusion they have come up with, brothers and sisters, I pray in Yashaya's name that you think again. Think again. Start to come and understand that the Most High is calling on a nation of people to come. One nation, one law, one doctrine, one baptism. All these things is just in the way he designed it to be. Not how we come up in our minds, how we think it's going to be. He already set it in motion. He put it in place, and it's coming to pass, brothers and sisters. Jordan is the safe place. His people will be gathered here in Jordan. We will be in this wilderness together on one accord. Okay, so I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH. So I just wanted to talk about this calendar, just to bring it up so that you guys can, know, so get that off. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom, Akwaf Gracie, and Shalom, Aneli Kwabi. Praise AHAYAH. Thank you guys for joining me. It's a blessing to see you all. Okay, I want to put the link in if anybody's looking to come on, because I forgot to do that last week. So if anybody's here and they want to come up and talk, praise AHAYAH. We'd love to see you. Also, okay, I did a video on my channel, and I wanted to add it on this channel as well, on this video as well, because I probably get more views on this than I do with the other channel. So I'm so thankful and happy that I got a chance to sit down and talk with some brothers and sisters who are here in Jordan, and they gave us like a brief introduction, but you will definitely see more of Sister Priscilla, her daughter Sarah, and definitely Kenneth and Akwaf Shemazara, and a few others that we are here and we're coming together. We got the 5 Wise Virgin Committee with Sister Chandel and myself and Akwaf Mayana, and also Sister Luanda, and a few other sisters that we're working on. So as brothers and sisters making their way out of Babylon, we're going to say all glory and praise to AHAYAH, AHAYAH, Bahashem Yashaya, Qadash, Rawach. The children of Israel are coming out of Babylon, and they're making their way to Jordan, and it's just a blessing. So I just want to show y'all this video real quick, and then I'll talk a little bit more. But I'm just so thankful, and I'm so happy to have met my sisters in Yashaya. And it's just a wonderful thing. So hold on a second, and then I'll talk more about it. But give me a second. Let's see. Here we go. Shalom, Israel. This is Sister Kana. And first and foremost, I want to give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya, Wa Qadash, Wa. Well, guys, I praise AHAYAH right now. We're sitting down and we're having a little, dinner meeting. We ate and everything. And I want to introduce to you some brothers and sisters who are here. And I know you already know one brother, but we're going to introduce him in a minute. But I'm just so happy. So I'm going to first introduce you to our sister who's been in Jordan. She's going to introduce herself, and she's also going to give you some information on her a little bit and share it. Just a little bit, okay? Okay, here we go.
To share. Hello. Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet everybody. We've been out here in Jordan, how many months? Like about 6 months now. So far, I like it. It's nice. I like it. Got my 2 daughters, and so it's been interesting.
Hi, sweetie.
It's all new. This is a new experience for me. So it's been nice, and just trying to gather more information, find out what's going on, what's the truth, and trying to live a different life.
Okay, and
Hi, my name is Priscilla Still. Again, this is our 6th month in Jordan. I'm liking and enjoying the place that we're currently residing in. As I have now actually realized the truth about the name. His name is AHAYAH. And no one can refute that because he says, my name is memorialized throughout all generations. As his name is hidden in plain sight.
yes.
Read it for yourself in Exodus 3, chapter 3, verses 13 through 15. There's no doubt about it.
Praise AHAYAH, sister.
Praise AHAYAH.
Praise AHAYAH. So all of you remember me from the first video I did with Sister Kana, Brother Kenneth, and we had some fools and some trolls from a group that we used to be a part of in Egypt with Miss Piggy Tobiah. So the Most High has gotten us away from that, and he himself had me research his name, what his true name is. I spent time studying it, understanding it, and I call on the name of AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya. That is the true name of the Most High. Because of that, I was blessed to get a job at a travel agent here in Amman, Jordan. I was made the marketing director and was able to hire people up under me. That is the blessing of the Most High.
Amen.
But you have trolls on here because I got away from Satan. Want to say that you, Sister Kana, is supporting me, giving me money and food when they don't even know. When you humble yourself enough in front of the Most High, what He will do, He will lift you up. He will provide for you. And that is what He has been doing in my life since I've been here. And I would encourage all of you brothers and sisters in America that are waking up to this truth to remove yourself from that place, because that place is going down. The Most High AHAYAH is taking that place down. It is a judgment on that land. But He is gathering His children. He's asking you and telling you in a commandment pretty much, come out, save yourself, gather your family and your children, and make your way to Jordan, because Jordan is a place, it's a secret place that the Most High is going to hide us at that time. And then Israel shall rise.
Praise AHAYAH. That is, AHAYAH is doing some amazing things, y'all. And brothers and sisters is coming out, guys. I just want to say how it's a blessing to see Israel coming out, waking up, and understanding, getting understanding. It ain't about none of us. It's what AHAYAH is doing. These people were calling on different names, and they came to the truth all by themselves. Nobody ain't got to force them. And so this is a blessing to me Because I was always asking the Most High, how Most High, knowing that GOCC seems to be stuck in Babylon. They're not moving. But look what the Most High is doing. He done brought out other brothers and sisters who knew one thing, and now he done gave them his name. He revealed his name to the children of Israel, and we all were calling on different gods, y'all. We all, and the Most High is doing it. So regardless of what people think they know, what they think is how this thing is going to pan out, AHAYAH is doing it. Praise AHAYAH Basham. Qadash. I'm going to say shalom. Thank y'all. You're going to see much more of us, and you will just keep posting. Shalom. Praise AHAYAH Bahasham Yashaya. So I just wanted to share that again. That was an awesome experience. I'm so thankful and bless the brothers and sisters that are here in Jordan and that are coming out of Babylon, hearing the call of AHAYAH. Listen, brothers and sisters, he's doing it. He's doing it. It's the Most High AHAYAH. He is leading the children of Israel out. And I thought that was just so amazing how these brothers and sisters were calling on other names, and they have come to the understanding of AHAYAH, AHAYAH. And just like, when it was other brothers and sisters going left, now there are children of Israel coming to the name and the understanding of under the holy days, everything. And it ain't a hard fight. It's the Most High's doing it. So this is really teaching me, brothers and sisters, how we have to be patient. And we have to be patient and wait on the Most High to do things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were getting, upset with me because I was taking a certain stance, like, about the Most High holy days and about how, I had to move, to be stern and strict with what he told me, so that I wouldn't be, in trouble with him. But in doing that, he just told me and showed me, like, look, he will take care of it, just for me to do what I'm sitting here to do. And that's just to keep speaking and telling the people where to go, telling the people, about the holy days or about the calendar or about the name or about the location, whatever it is that the Most High has me speaking on, just for me to do what I'm supposed to do. And he's going to handle all the rest. So I just give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya, for these brothers and sisters who are coming out, who are hearing and getting the information and considering in their hearts. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing to be able to hear when the Most High, gives information. Because not everybody's going to hear. Not everybody's eyes are going to be open to see. But the Most High will send out his people. And I'm just so thankful. So I just welcome those brothers and sisters, Sister Priscilla and Sister Sarah, and definitely Brother Kenneth and Sister Shemazara, and others who are here. And they're still, working and fighting to get this understanding and get this truth. You're going to see, brothers and sisters, the miracle that the Most High is going to do here in Jordan. He said millions were coming. And, I know it and I believe it and I stand on it. And even though it seems like, a lot of people, are straddling the fence with it, they don't want to act like they really, want to make a move on it. They don't want to act like they really want to stand on it until they see like a whole lot of people. And then they want to step in and, but it's not about that, See, but the Most High, he knows our hearts. He knows everybody's heart. He knows everybody's thoughts. He knows and he sees. We cannot hide. So it just doesn't make sense for us to be, playing with this thing, because we got to stand and account for it, at the end of the day. If the Most High called you early and you may not want to make a move early because you didn't see enough people here, you're going to have to answer for that, because maybe there was some work that the Most High had you to do. And you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I have work to do. I have to do it. It's nothing I can't hold back, brothers and sisters. I have to. I have to do this. I have to make these videos. I have to come before you and speak and tell you you know. So I'm just so thankful. I praise AHAYAH B'Hashem Yashaya. Every day I wake up, to a new day. I'm just so thankful because this is amazing what we seeing, what we seeing happening right before our eyes. It's amazing. And so that goes into some of the other things that I wanted to share with you, I had saw in the news, and I think that this is something that they may have been hiding. Why there was so much propaganda going on, like all this heavy news. I'm saying, and not that it was propaganda. What's going on with the Kanye West situation? That's another piece of news I wanted to bring out, and maybe I should bring this out first. Hold on one second. Let me find it. Because I thought this was very interesting, guys. So, hold on.
He had brought a lot of money to Adidas, and Adidas, in that partnership, with Ye, actually hurt them. They tried to come out and act like they, we're going to part ways because of what Ye was saying. But let's get down to the nitty gritty of that. So Adidas, I think, just weeks after severing its very profitable relationship with Ye, said Wednesday that it would need to cut revenue and earnings forecasts for the fourth time this year. Now, I say the German company, the world's second largest sportswear brand, said the lowering of its guidance for the year was linked to the termination of its partnership with Ye. They say along with costs linked to its exit from Russia after the invasion of Ukraine and continuing difficulties in the Chinese markets, they say its third quarter earnings report, Adidas projected revenue growth for 2022 in the low single digits percentage range and said its operating profit margin will be around 2.5%. They say those forecasts have deteriorated consistently from quarter to quarter. They said at the beginning of the year, the company forecast revenue growth as much as 13% and an operating margin of 11%. They say the Yeezy line of shoes and clothing developed with Ye has been hugely popular and accounted for about half of Adidas' total profits, according to analysts. So Ye was basically keeping the company afloat. I don't care what people say, it ain't no way if you keep half of my company afloat, I'm going to just cut you like that. That don't even make business sense. Because the first thing I'm going to ask is say, okay, you want me to cut ties with Ye. Fine. I need a wired check. The day I cut him, matter of fact, no, before I cut him, he was bringing this much money in. I need that much money, y'all, to wire into our account, our business account. And then once you wire that, we'll cut him in. Because we're not going to lose half our bottom line because of what y'all are saying right now. Now, we could talk to him. We could, try to see what could happen. But why would we cut half of our profits? So Adidas hurt themselves by cutting Ye. That's interesting. So they said that by cutting Ye and all of that, they said that it was a move that said that would cost the company $246 million this year. That's a big exit on that particular partnership. A big exit. Now they say that Adidas stressed that it retained the intellectual property and design rights to Yeezy products that has been developed but not yet hit the market. They say its interesting plans were being developed for the goods. The partnership between Adidas and Ye, which began in 2013, they say after the rapper had a fallout with Nike, helped catapult Adidas into the lucrative sneakerhead market, giving the brand increased relevance in the United States and other markets. So Ye will save their company. Black people always coming to the rescue of these people, and then they don't appreciate it whatsoever. OK Bashi, a producer of the footwear based in Georgia, said it was forced to lay off 142 employees who had been manufacturing shoes for the popular line. They said the company had been working with Adidas since April 2020. So 142 people lost their job on top of losing $246 million by cutting Ye from Adidas. On top of that, they dealing with the backlash of a lot of people, especially in the black community, because they feel that, hey, they can just treat, him any kind of way. Now, I know everything that Ye said, of course, I don't agree with everything what Ye said. A lot of things that he says I don't agree with, right? Some things he said, I think, okay, yeah, you kind of went kind of far, brother. But, some of the way these things are being responded, he lose $2 billion in a day. But this is the thing here. You willing to hurt your bottom line. You willing to hurt it all the way. And doesn't make sense. And I hope the black community don't buy any more Adidas from y'all. I hope they don't. Just like I said the same thing about Nike. If we don't show Adidas and Nike not to play with us as a community, because this go past Kanye for me. This is about they trying to make sure black men stay in a subservient position, make sure black men don't have any kind of rights to speak up, use their freedom of speech. So no, black people shouldn't support Adidas or Nike. There's other shoe companies you can support, many other, that would love to have your business. You don't have to buy those two shoes. Now, I'm not on one to tell somebody, well, you got these products already, go burn it. I mean, you already bought it. It don't hurt them people if you go burn it. It don't, right? But what I'm saying is you don't have to buy anything else. You can say, okay, that's done. I've, took in many boycotts, personal boycotts of certain companies. Like, for instance, Walmart. That's one company I don't want to shop with. I don't. If you see me in Walmart, it is, oh my God, I couldn't get it from nowhere else. But I just don't like Walmart like that. So I don't even like to be in their stores. There's other brands that I say I just don't want to shop with, and I don't. Once I see something with you no, I'm good. I won't spend another dime with you. But let me know what y'all think, about what's going on with Adidas, how, it hurt their bottom line in the millions of dollars to cut Ye. I just want to know if anybody that told him to cut Ye, did they send him a check? I mean, with the money they lost. Sound like they didn't, because they wouldn't be up here talking about they lost money.
Praise Yashaya. Now, see, the thing is with these type of situations is that our people don't really understand why they would go to those lengths to cut Ye, and they don't care about the bottom line because they're more concerned with the children of Israel waking up out of their sleep. So that's what this was all about. And see, that's what this brother, maybe he does or he does not understand, but he should speak about this because it's important. It's a major part of this story. Kanye West is waking up out of his sleep. And so they can't have Kanye West talking the way he's talking about them Jews, the way he's speaking about them, because it's revealing who they are. But the Bible says that the son of perdition shall be revealed in the very end. So all their doings and all their underhanded workings against the children of Israel has got to be known and has got to be revealed. Why they do things, why they're carrying on the way they carry on. It's because they know who we are as a people, and they have to shut us down, shut us up. There will be no reparations. That makes it clear, brothers and sisters. They're not trying to give us no reparations, okay? They are not trying to let the children of Israel excel in their kingdom. So we can just forget all that, and, snap out of that psychosis, because we seem to be thinking that it is a possibility, and there's no way. They'll rather bring anybody from the depths of Hades up here and give them a stipend and some money before they give us anything. So we really got to keep that in mind. But also, I wanted to say that, and he was talking about Walmart. Yeah, the Walmart, wasn't they selling the underwear? I did a story on this a couple of with tracking devices in the bras and things like that for the young girls, and this goes into why these, so many of our sisters are getting killed, and, it's just too much going on at one time, brothers and sisters. But I think that we need to pay attention and, put all the facts together of why things are going on, which also will bring me to Trump running again for 2024. He has announced his candidacy, and he will be running again. And I don't know why I'm just like, well, I know why I'm excited about this and why I want it to come to pass. For one, because with him in the limelight and him running, they start fighting again, the Democrats and the Republicans. Now, we know that they're all in it together, basically, which will bring me to my message after this. But they're all in it together. But the fact that Trump has exposed so much information of what they're doing, behind the scenes and things like that, they're at war, brothers and sisters. And let's not even forget the fact that they are fighting within, amongst each other, the elites. And this, brothers and sisters, will give the children of Israel opportunity to get out of Babylon. Okay, so that's why I'm excited about it, because I know that with all this distraction going on within them, it gives our people time and, even maybe some resources and maybe, just time to get out of Babylon. Because what Trump is going to bring to the table, and it's going to be against us, is that he's going to make sure that wall is finished. He's going to make sure that wall is finished down in Mexico, brother. And that's going to stop our people from being able to get out. But in the meantime, while he's, all this stuff is going to start to manifest, it's the time for you to get out of Babylon, get out of harm's way, get your children out of harm's way. Don't think for a minute that you can go and be in Mexico or anything. The Most High said, come out of her, my people. Get off the continent. Get out of Babylon. Okay? Jordan is the safe place. So, that's why I know, I get excited, because I know that he's ushering in this time for our people to come up out of there, So it's not that I think that he's so great or nothing like that. Yashaya is our king, and that's who we're waiting for, his coming. But on that note, there was something interesting that I saw. Hold on, guys. I'm going to let you see it. Let's see. Was it in that thing? I think so. Hold on. Because I had so much information, guys, that I wanted to give you guys. Hold on. So let me say welcome. Okay, so to Doombrush, Shalom. How are you, Ak? I see you. Praise AHAYAH. How you been, Ak? And I say shalom to Appearance 79. Good morning, Southwest Louisiana. Shalom. Shalom, Akwaf. Michelle White. How are you, sister? Praise AHAYAH for you. It's good to see you all. Okay, hold on. I just want to add this. Shalom. Okay, let me see if I can find it. What I did. Let's see. Oh, it's already on here. Hold on. Let me see if it's in here. Oh, this is only 2. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to come back to that one. Hold on. There was another slide that I had. I wanted you guys to see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Maybe I can add this as a poster. This. I thought this was very interesting, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to see if you can see this. Hold on. Okay, here, guys. This is a poster of the Trump campaign, his advertisement, or, he was doing somebody's video. I got it off their video. And I just thought this was real interesting. But he had on his runner, hold on his runner, as you can see, it says get free or something. I circled the return at, and he has the return 911.com. Now we understand now that Yashaya's birthday actually falls on 9/11, and we got that information from Elder Rakar, who brought that out, and that is why that they use that 9/11 in a lot of symbolism in their movies. First of all throughout America, and even outside the country, 9/11 is the emergency call. You call 911, and they use that number 911 specifically because they know that Christ was born on that day. So for them, it's a distress signal, 911, emergency, emergency, emergency. So they think they're real slick with this symbolism that they be putting out. And normally we would not know this unless we have someone who brings us this type of information. So a couple of years ago, Elder Rakar brought it out that, we know that Christ wasn't born on December 25th, that that's Nimrod's birthday, and that's why they got us worshiping these fallen deities. But they don't tell you that he was born in the fall, around that time, because when he was in the manger, the weather was kind of cool, it wasn't winter, that's for sure. But, so they narrowed the date down to 9/11, and that's the true date of our Yashaya, our king, his birthday. But they use it as a bad sign, like 9/11 emergency, calling for help, kind of thing. And so that was like an inside joke. The children of Israel was never supposed to find that one out. So I just thought this was real funny that Christ's birthday, Trump using it as his campaign, and using it for a website. As you can see, the return, check that out at thereturn911.com. So, that's like a little inside joke, for Trump to be using that, because he's going against his opponents. He's going to get against them hard. So this is going to be a real all-out war, brothers and sisters, And I believe that Trump knows what he's doing. I think that he put that up there for them, as to say something to them, actually, to his opponents. So we will see. But nevertheless, brothers and sisters, y'all should use this opportunity to get out of Babylon. It's not going to be a pretty sight. It's going to be, if it's a fiasco already, which we know that it is, it's only going to get worse. So please take this opportunity to get out of Babylon, get within the borders. Jordan is the safe place, brothers and sisters, so that you can start preparing for what is about to happen. Okay? It's not going to just go away, brothers and sisters. It's actually going to happen. So I just wanted to share that with you so that you can, pay attention to this little symbolisms. They're infighting. They're fighting. And the fact that this man is able to even run again is a miracle in itself. Because after what he did and what, all that happened, he's able to even run again. It's unbelievable. But, the prophecies have to unfold. Things have to move forward. And I guess he's their guy, So, okay. So also something else I wanted to speak about and bring out that I think they have been hiding. And that is very significant for us as being the children of Israel and not really understanding what's be going on, but it's going on right in our face and right in plain sight. So I wanted to show you this videos just so you'll know, and we'll talk about this, talk about it afterwards as well, after you watch the video. But just to give you a brief synopsis, the U.S. troops are going into Haiti. Now, this is very significant because Haiti is the Levites of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Haitians are the head priest. And they always, when they have wars throughout the United States history, it's always been somehow, some way going against the children of Israel. So that I just wanted to bring that out to show you guys that they are fighting our priest right now. Now they're doing it under the guise of going against one of the head gang members of over some gas, petrol, oil, or something like that. But nevertheless, it's always to take down our people, of the 12 tribes of Israel, the tribe of Levi, which are the priests. They are going head to head, and I'm going to let you hear, what this is all about. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. Okay.
U.S. military heavy vehicles are being used to attack the fuel blockade. Was being held by opposition leaders, those opposition leaders keeping the fuel, of course, from U.S.-backed puppet government and the elites in Haiti. We understand there is heavy fighting that has been unfolding over the past few hours with a lot of people dead. We want to go to Dan Cohen, who is reporting for Redacted. He is live in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, with the very latest. Dan, what can you tell us? What is the situation at the fuel blockade at this hour?
Well, Clayton, the fighting has subsided now. The fuel blockade is open. It's over. The Rawach gas terminal is opened after weeks of fighting between the Haitian National Police and the revolutionary forces of the G9 family and allies, led by Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier. There was heavy fighting in which according to Cherizier, 40 people were killed. It's unclear if all of those people were soldiers from the FRG9 or if any of those were civilians who were casualties caught up in the crossfire. But the blockade after 8 weeks has been lifted, and Jimmy Cherizier has said that the blockade, that they're going to allow gas to flow.
So the gas will now flow back to the very people they wanted to keep it from, I suppose, right? Because it's not going to the poor people of Haiti who can't afford to get any of this gasoline.
Exactly, and this is one of the points that Cherizier has made is, well, let's see, now that the gas is flowing again, if things return to normal, because of course the mass uprising protests that we saw were a response to the fuel price hikes that were imposed by the International Monetary Fund and the government of U.S.-backed de facto Prime Minister Ariel Henry. So Cherizier's point was basically, well, let's see what happens now. Will schools reopen? Will life get back to normal? And it seems not, because still most people cannot afford gas. There are still numerous blockades. I saw this morning there are still numerous blockades all over the poor neighborhoods of Port-au-Prince. So I don't see things exactly returning to so-called normal here in Port-au-Prince.
One of the things that's not normal in most countries, well, I guess I shouldn't say that because it happens in a lot of countries, U.S. involvement, U.S. heavy weapons, U.S. military showing up, and that has certainly been the case in Haiti. You've witnessed a number of the U.S. armored vehicles. They continue to arrive. What can you tell me about the U.S. boots on the ground and U.S. military vehicles that are being used by the police against Jimmy Cherizier?
The armored vehicles that the United States and Canada delivered over the past couple weeks to Haiti for the express purpose of defeating this or overcoming this blockade on the fuel terminal are all over the place. If you just drive through the city streets near the fuel terminal, near the airport, you see them, these massive, enormous armored vehicles with heavy armor. And one of them in the fighting between the Haitian National Police and the FRG9 was put out of commission, damaged to the point where it couldn't be driven. There's a video of the one of these vehicles being pushed by a bulldozer. So the Haitian National Police, clearly took some kind of heavy damage in the fighting.
Jimmy Cherizier also holding a press conference talking about this fuel blockade, and you actually had a chance to sit down with him. Can you tell us what he was talking about at the press conference, and then when you had that one-on-one discussion with him?
There's been something of a misinformation or even disinformation campaign surrounding the events that led up to the removal of the blockade on the gas terminal. There's an article in CNN that cited an interview with a figure named Harrison Ernest, who was a confidant of Cherizier, and negotiated without permission, apparently, on behalf of the FRG9 with the government of Ariel Henry. And so the CNN article implies that these negotiations were what led to the removal of the blockade, but in a press conference on Sunday morning, Cherizier refuted these claims.
Nous, force révolutionnaire, Genève en famille et alliés, main tout. Nous pas jamais négocier, ni voyer quiconque moun à négocier avec Ariel Henry. Nous prenons décision ça entre nous, la force révolutionnaire, Genève en famille et alliés, main tout, pour permettre gaz la sortir. Et nous voulons pour le peuple à connaître. C'est pas une décision nous prenons parce que nous négocions quoi que ce soit avec Ariel Henry.
Following that press conference, I had a chance to sit down with Jimmy Cherizier, known as Barbecue, and ask him what he thinks about a potential U.S. invasion of Haiti, and also for his response to UN and U.S. sanctions against him. Take a listen to what he said. Sitting down here with Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier, leader of the Revolutionary Forces of the G9 family and allies, who has been sanctioned by the United States, the United Nations, and top figures in the United States government have said that he is the target of a possible U.S. invasion. So, Jimmy, how do you respond to this situation that the U.S. essentially wants to take you out?
Nous-mêmes, en Haïti, c'est un pays qui est indépendant depuis 1804. Son terre liberté. Et des salines te goumé pour te ba nous terre ça pour nous te libre. Mais dommage, année après année, moun qui vient faire politique yo, n'a fait mauvais politique, yo détruit pays. Yo détruit pays et yo vinn rendre pays vinn sous dépendance série de l'autre pays, spécialement les États-Unis. Et nous-mêmes en Haïti, nous juste connaît Haïti son terre liberté liée. Et nous juste connaît que des salines t'es toujours dit pour nous goumer jusqu'à dernier goutte sans nous pour nous pas jamais retourner dans l'esclavage.
So despite the appearance of normalcy here in Port-au-Prince, there are vehicles returning to the streets and fuel flowing out of the Vareux terminal. The U.S.-backed government of Ariel Henry has so far not responded to the protests and removed the price hikes that he imposed on behalf of the United States and the IMF. So what remains to be seen is whether this uprising will continue, whether Ariel Henry will keep these price hikes in place. And now that the pretext for a U.S. invasion, the blockade on the Vareux fuel terminal has been removed, has been taken away, we'll see how Washington responds if it maintains its kind of bellicose rhetoric and stance towards Jimmy Cherizier, or if things calm down. So here in Port-au-Prince, I'm Dan Cohen for Redacted.
Thanks, Dan. And some amazing reporting down there over the past few hours, and of course, with the violence and the bloodshed and the casualties, just goes to show you that the United States and Canada right now, it looks like they will stop at nothing to get that fuel flowing again for their puppet government. We should also point out that, Dan caught up with the people, right, on the streets of Port-au-Prince and asking the people, like, what do you think about the coming invasion of the United States? What do you think about the U.S. involvement in Haiti? And here's what the people of Port-au-Prince, what the people of Haiti had to say about it. Watch.
Nous-mêmes en tant que jeunes, nous avons dit non avec l'occupation américaine.
Blanc, pas de droit, puis les sols là. Là, ils viennent là, ils viennent exploiter toute richesse. Par exemple, l'eau nou yo, uranium nou yo, pétrole nou yo, bauxite nou yo, qui ont été ministres, qui ont été minières, qui ont été mini-jeep. Yo fait nabi. Après ça, yo détruit production nationale là. Yo quitté maladie.
Américain, ça le porte dans le pays nous, Américain là qui est plus si moun sans papa.
Maman Américain a dit qu'il choléra, c'est eux même qui porte choléra pour nous, on va fatra, on va saleté.
Ça fait 3 fois. 3 occupations nous prend, pays a pas jamais offert nous rien.
Yo dans le pays là, yo touye Jovenel.
Si Américain pas complice dans l'assassinat de Jovenel Moïse, faut Américain t'a entré en Haïti pour arrêter moun qui ont été criminels.
L'Occident même, c'est un malheur pour Haïti. Ça même. Et projet bourgeois prostitué qui tire l'État. Je veux dire là, nous pas l'État haïtien parce que l'État nous gagne là, son l'État anti-peuple, son l'État qui peut travailler au profit peuple haïtien.
So that's just
These
a
are
little,
not images you will see on the mainstream media.
no. And someone in the chat said, this is old news. You showed this on the weekend. I showed that clip, on the weekend because I think it's important. So sorry if you saw that before. It's not old news. I mean, this is how people feel about U.S. occupation in Haiti. And that's not changing, and it's only getting worse. And of course, you're going to see more after this election, after the midterms here in the next 24 hours. This is arguably when the sourcing from the United States is showing that the United States actually will have a much bigger presence in Haiti. Waiting until the midterms is done. That's done. Now we move in. And that's the real concern here. Should also mention a correction to the Russian tanker. It was purportedly a Russian tanker. The call signs got mixed up. It's actually a Maltese tanker over the weekend coming from Venezuela, filled with Venezuelan oil. So it's important. It was not a Russian tanker, but a Maltese tanker using the same Penelope S versus a different letter. Nevertheless, showing you that Venezuelan oil flowing into that country. So when they're saying that there's no oil and no oil is coming into that country, that of course is a canard and is part of the lie that has been perpetrated by the West. So, so some big updates on Haiti. We're going to continue to follow it over the next few days. But literally, while Dan was there, getting these images and fighting erupting and dozens of people being killed to break through that fuel blockade. So we'll continue to follow that story for you here on Redacted.
Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya, and y'all see how America always putting their nose in everybody else's business. Don't we have a gas shortage here? So, it's amazing how America is always in the middle of stuff. But we know why. It's always happening right before our eyes. Okay, so I just want to bring that out and bring that to the forefront so brothers and sisters can to Jacob's trouble. They are at war with the children of Israel, and that's why the Most High is telling me, hold on, guys. See how mad those Haitians were? Like, the moment you start talking about the U.S. coming there, you see some of the restrictions. But, the men are mad, and they say their children become fatherless, like they go on a onslaught because they are the children of Israel, because they are the Levite priest, So they are going out of Babylon. We must get within the borders because they are calculating, and they are slowly but surely hitting their marks on what they want to do and how they want to do it. So our men, it's very important that our men get within the borders, because we know what the prophecy is. We know that a lot of our people are not going to make it, you know. So while we have the chance to speak up, stand up, talk, let people know there is a safe place, this is the time for us to be speaking out and talking, so that our people who are not as of awake or who are waking up know that there's a place to go. Because brothers and sisters, it's a lot. We're running out of time. And even though there's still people waking up, then a lot of people don't have enough time to, you know, figure it out, get it all together, and get out. You understand? So we're working against that kind of time where people are waking up, but they don't have, like we've had these years, to get up and get out. You know, now the time is short. Things are speeding up. You know, time is of essence for our people. The children of Israel, we got to make it. Excuse me. So I just wanted to bring that out. Okay, there's another information that I've come across in the news. And if y'all would like to speak on any of these topics, if you want to come up and speak, praise AHAYAH Yashaya. But I wanted to talk about, I recently saw in the news that the man who killed Malcolm X, the man, they saying that he was wrongly accused, and now he's set to, they're going to give him $36 million for wrongly accusing him. This is what his family's going to get. These are the rewards for the people who will take the fall in these government operations, these kind of things that happen, and to kill someone as big and prominent as Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. They'll have these fall guys, and then, you know, 40, 50 years later, they're getting out of prison and they get millions of dollars for, you know, for shutting up and, you know, sitting still. You know, so this is the payment, guys, for taking out one of, you know, our prominent leaders, like somebody like Malcolm X, who knew the truth and, you know, was waking up a lot of people and stuff like that. Even though we know that, you know, Christ is our savior, and the scriptures tell us that no man will save us out of, you know, what we've been through, or out of these curses. Still, they knew who, you know, our people were and are, and they, you know, set up all kind of operations to take brothers and sisters down. They did it back in the day, and they're still doing it today. So I just want you to check this out. I'm gonna share my screen on this story of now. From they're saying that this man, they realize now that he was incarcerated wrongly for the death of Malcolm X. Get this, how they do things, how they play games, brothers and sisters. Hold on. I don't know if this thing I'm playing or what. Let me see if I can get this to play.
Project found that prosecutors, the FBI, the New York Police Department omitted key evidence around Malcolm X's murder. Mohammed Aziz spent being released on parole. He was interviewed by ABC earlier this year.
People knew why you were there, that you were one of the men convicted of killing Malcolm. Were there threats because of that?
To me? No.
Yes, sir.
No. The people know I didn't do it. Nobody ever thought I did it, just white people. Our people never thought I did it.
The other man exonerated was Khalil Islam. The settlement comes 2 years after Netflix released a documentary titled Who Killed Malcolm X, which raised new questions about the assassination. This is the trailer.
I know that the video isn't playing, guys. I don't know why, but I think it's good.
Brutalized because we're Muslims. We're brutalized because we are black people in America.
The power of this man's this stuff. It changed the entire trajectory of my life.
He was the
Hey, I see Sister Lawanda is here. Shalom, sis.
Shalom. Can you hear me, Sister Kana? Shalom.
Testing the speakers on StreamYard. Sounds like they're working. Have a great show. Testing your speakers on StreamYard.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Well, I don't know what's happening. I sent a message that I couldn't hear the sound. But anyway, shalom.
Hey, I'm so glad to see you, sis. Shalom.
Shalom.
But yeah, I don't know. My thing is acting up all of a sudden. Shalom.
I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about Haiti.
He's in the building.
I wanted to talk about Haiti and also about the Nation of Islam.
Okay. Go ahead, you can speak.
They went into Haiti for two reasons. President of Canada, Justin Trudeau, is from the French Illuminati bloodline. So he has a part of to play in Haiti. But it's two reasons why they went in there. To control the gasoline, and also the spiritual part is to kill the shaman leaders of the Levite order in Haiti. So they can, because they've got to wipe out the so-called shaman Levitical priestly order. Those people really know how to work with the Most High, and the Most High works with the Levitical order of the bloodline of Haiti. You don't see them mostly. They mostly are in the outside areas. So they went in there for two reasons. That's what I had to say about that. Mm-hmm. And Malcolm X was getting his people out of Islam, and he had awakened that he was a Hebrew Israelite, Malcolm X. So he was leading his people out of Islam. And Louis Farrakhan got with the CIA agents, and they plotted against him because he was getting a lot of the people out of the Nation of Islam, bringing them to their Hebrew culture, that they were Hebrews. So that's what I had to say about Haiti and about the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X. So, can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear you, sis. Yes, I can hear you.
So that's all I had to say.
It was breaking up some.
So that's all I had to say about Haiti and the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, and that's some good information, sis. Thank you, because a lot of people, they're covering up all this stuff that's going on. And that's very significant for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These are signs for us, knowing that they taking Haiti down,
Yeah.
And they, going in with troops and all this stuff over gas.
No, it's
and it's just them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's more about gasoline.
Yeah, but
spiritual thing, yes.
right, and they using that as a test because you can see gasoline will be an issue here pretty soon as well.
Yes.
So they're testing a lot of stuff too.
Yes.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So our people need to be aware of what's going on, and to see these type of stories. They hide it in the news. You won't see it at all.
Yeah. And
for the last 3 weeks.
The main
Go ahead.
The main thing is to keep the Khazar Jews in the proper place, where they can have their land, where they can have that they are the number one Jews, they are the chosen people. That's very important for everybody to keep that in mind, that they want to keep those people on top. So what the Most High is doing is he's exposing them in different ways now. It's really amazing how the Most High is doing this, So they want everyone to accept the Khazars as the chosen people. And they went down there in Haiti to kill off that Levitical order. You don't even see them. They're not those people that you just saw today speaking French. Those are the ones that don't even come out. These are the people who know about the spiritual, how to connect with the Most High, AHAYAH, and know how to work with nature to get things done. So, and that French president over there in Canada, he's very demonic. He's part of the French bloodline of France that goes way back to Napoleon Bonaparte. So, they went in there to get that bloodline out.
Well, you know what? I'm glad something you brought up just reminded me that I wanted to bring out as well, as far as with the whole Kanye West situation. And I thought this was very important, and I'm glad you reminded me. I'm going to show this video again before, but I just want to bring it up to remind our people. So hold on a second and let me bring it up. Hold on.
Guys understanding humanity. The very first time I was ever given some medication was actually related to an incident of paparazzi in front of the airport, where I wrestled down the same paparazzi that just followed me. And then they sent me the anger management class. I don't want to sign those right now, bro. I'm not going to sign them right now. All right, so they sent me this anger management class, and then the guy just gave me some medication. He's like, yo, take this. I had never taken medication my entire life. And one doctor said it started like this slope or something.
The audio is recorded by my cameraman. Catch me with my commentary at the end. I'm Prophet.
Let's read this Harley text out loud when he was threatening me, forcing me to apologize, about the frustration. And no one ever said, okay, this is what you're doing. Even in fact, TMZ is going to say Kanye West, right? And my name is legally Ye now. It's always some form of disrespect. No matter if you're the richest black man. This is a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you, or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and apologize, right?
They are literally extorting him. And y'all say Ye is crazy? Nah, he's the real deal, Holyfield.
But even though they ended the deals. And you know, Farrakhan said, hey, you know, did he really ever have it? Let me explain to Farrakhan what that meant. I mean, my contract for Adidas was for 4 more years. My royalty was $500 million a year. That's with Adidas. I wanted to negotiate something where it's like, okay, you guys, you'll take the Yeezy, but we still get the royalties. And people saw it's like when we dealt with George Floyd, different things, I'm the one put the money up. You know what I'm saying? I put $2 million. I always support it in every one of these situations. So you think about if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house right now? When my kids go to Sierra Canyon, it's a Jewish school that doesn't teach Christianity, teach Christian kids. At Christmas time, they're teaching Kwanzaa to black kids. They say, hey, this is your Christmas. This is all indoctrination. This is all mind control. You gotta understand, like I don't believe I'm putting myself at risk because I think God uses me for a time like this. He put me in this situation and had y'all follow me from George Bush Don't Care to Beyonce Had the Best Video to now. For some reason, y'all are interested. 2 Chainz said, why sell belt buckle? Well, y'all think shoulders looking like y'all are interested for some reason. And they wanted to medicate me. They could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? Yeah. I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? Control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. All this time, I was saying so much. Wait, I have to.
I couldn't hear you. I had it muted, and I just unmuted it. I'm sorry.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, this is what I was saying. Oh man. Okay, I was bringing this out. Kanye West just admitted this is the first time any person had ever admitted who is part of this Hollywood elite status, comes out and says his mom was sacrificed. He said Bill Cosby's son. He said Dr. Dre's son, Michael Jordan's father, all of these people. He said it in a time when Takeoff, this young boy that just got killed the other day, and we all believe now that it was a sacrifice because of this song called Messy that they put out, and it was in the videos. Wouldn't that be constitute as crimes against humanity for them being able to put these people in this position for money and close family members have to be taken out? I mean, it's at such a high level, brothers and sisters, but it's something that we all suspected. Hold on, let me mute it. That we all suspected was going on, but nobody could really prove it. But now Kanye West has come out and admitted it, that this is what's been going on within the higher up elites, and this is what they had to do. This is crimes against humanity. They have set up a system that is so wicked and demonic, and they have people sacrificing family members and close men. Look at Jennifer Hudson and what happened with her family, and Whitney Houston, and James Brown, and all these high level people who have died untimely, deaths throughout America's history. And this has to be able to be constituted as crimes against humanity. They are foul and they are wicked, demonic demons that have been perpetrating this type of behavior. And our people and others have been going along with this for years after years after years after years. With him coming out and admitting this something must, be able to be done. Not only is it revealing, the man of perdition is being revealed right before our eyes, the wickedness that they have perpetrated in the earth over these, hundreds of years in that wicked country. But now, couldn't something be done about it? I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. I'm sorry that I was talking, and y'all couldn't hear me, but this is what I was saying about talking about crimes against humanity, that they have this kind of system set up where people are sacrificing their loved ones for fame and wealth. And this is the type of system that they have built on this Ponzi scheme that they have created in America. And the fact that Kanye West blew the lid off of it, he's the first person who's ever admitting that this is what happened. This is what he was subjected to. And he talked about how others have done it too. He's telling us what is going on. And there should be some type of thing that can be revealed on a very high level through the courts. That got to bring some kind of, notice to, the wickedness that they portray with all the foolishness that they got going on in America, but also bringing it up to an appeals kind of court, at a very high level. So those are my thoughts, and I want to know what y'all think about that. Hold on.
Sister Connor, I wanted to bring up the point that he mentioned about his children were going to the schools out there in West LA. I used to work out there in West LA, and I've been around those people. And some of them, I've been around them, and I can feel that they have a connection with Satan himself. And so those Hollywood celebrity children, they start programming them in those private schools, those rich private schools, like Kanye's children and everything. I don't really believe that Kanye is really in part of the group as far as signing on the dotted line to be a part of Satan's kingdom. I don't know why they left him out. I think they left him out because I really think he's connected. His soul is very strong, and he can't be bought. But his wife is a witch. She's a high level witch. She's called a high priestess, and she comes from a family of witch covens of women. They're called the sisterhood, and so and she is raising his children to be a part of that too. So she's taking the children away from him, I've heard. And I just heard recently
it's breaking up, sis. It's breaking up.
I just heard recently that one of his daughters, Kanye's daughters, is going to be in a movie soon. So some kind of demonic movie. And she's already prepping his children to be a part of that kingdom. So I just want to, and I hope you heard me what I was saying about West LA. All those Qadash Jews that live out there, they go to the synagogues, and a lot of them.
Yeah, I heard some of it, but I got.
But yeah. But anyway, I hope the people heard me on your channel.
Yeah, no, but I think that's very significant that he's bringing this. Yeah, I see your comment. Wait, let me just put that comment up there before I forget. I'm gonna put it up there before I forget about it. Hold on. She's saying, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying that, yeah, no, you're right about that, what you're saying, Sister Lawanda. And I thought it was real significant what he was talking about his kids too. And I thought it was ironic that I thought it was so ironic that he's talking about his kids go to a Jewish school, and he's complaining about the Christianity, they not being able to get taught Christianity. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's just all over the place. He don't really understand, but you could tell he's waking up. He's waking up, so he knows something is wrong, but he just don't know the right order of things.
Yes, right.
I mean, luckily for him, they're in this Jewish school, but they're not teaching them the Jewish brainwashing stuff. So it's just crazy what he's dealing with,
Because see, if
he's definitely
if their children wake up, and if the community wakes up to that they are the bloodline, see, they just want to get them off of that bloodline. That's the point.
Just anyway and anyhow, but yeah, I just thought it was real significant. I wanted to bring that out again, that whole situation and what he was talking about. But I wanted to address Sister Gracie Griffin. You're right. You said you're not sure if you can trust these United States actors. They can all be in on it. True. Yes, Ye has admitted. True. It's true, but he's just the first to say it with a huge platform and the position that he's in. Like usually people they say it, but it's after they fell. It's after they not in Hollywood no more. It's after something happened where they no longer, are significant. He's at the pivotal point, like he's a billionaire status. He got all these different merchandising situations going on. I mean, not anymore, but this is what's happening, and he's speaking at a pivotal point in his career where he's losing everything, and he still doesn't care. And I recently heard also that they may still have to pay him in his contract. It says that they will have to pay him a percentage even if they use Yeezy without him. So if he negotiate that, to pay him, and they're trying to act like they can just take everything from him, but it doesn't look like it. And the fact that they are already suffering only 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks after this, they already, falling apart, talking about Adidas, after they call themselves, getting rid of him.
They're gonna
So
say,
it's just
they're gonna say that he's on his vacation.
the sacrifice shows. Huh?
They're going to say, if he starts taking medication, and I know
I'm saying they should be able to be brought up on some type of charges for this type of behavior. Thank you, sis, for holding it down for me because my internet is just horrible.
as long as he doesn't start taking medication again,
Oh,
there's
God.
no reason for him to. He'll end up like Michael
Say it
Jackson.
again?
I said, as long as he doesn't take any medication anymore, he's all right. But once he starts doing it, they're going to take him out and make out that he overdosed on his medication. Mhm.
Okay, hold on. I wanted to bring up. Okay. Listen, guys, I want to show y'all something. I want to show you. So here's 7 articles of crimes against humanity. And I just want to post that so y'all could take a look at it, like what it is and what it entails. Right? I posted it so you should be able to see it. And I'm going to post the meaning. Okay. Y'all see the stuff?
Yes, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, these things constitute as crime against humanity, right?
Mhm.
And here is the meaning. And I just want to put this out for food for thought. Not that I really care, because I know Babylon the Great is fallen, and we I just put that up there, what it is, or you can Google it yourself, what crimes against humanity are. And I think that constitutes it. And it's just really to start the conversation.
This declaration really goes deep, Sister Kana. This declaration of crimes against humanity. Humanity is talking about human beings. It's part of being consciousness, humanity. I don't know.
Okay, so that's my thoughts, guys. I keep going in and out, and all of a sudden it's horrible. So if anybody wants to respond, or anybody have any questions, any information needed on getting out of Babylon, you can send an email, and I'll put the email. .com or info at travel.com. If you want any information, praise AHAYAH that the church.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Where did you get this from? This crimes against humanity should be applied to the Luciferians that are not human. Really, they are the ones perpetrating the crimes against humanity. So it's gonna take a Messiah to come to bring forth that back humanity again, because the crimes of humanity are being put upon humanity from those that are from the Luciferians. I'll say it like that.
It's breaking up, sis.
What I'm saying is very important. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It's breaking up.
Well, I don't know why.
I couldn't hear you.
I don't know why. What I'm saying is very important. I'm sorry that it's breaking up. I'm sorry that it's breaking up. It shouldn't. I can, you know. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, say it again.
I said the crimes of humanity are being put on humanity by the Luciferian order.
Guys,
I know about these crimes of humanity. The crimes of humanity are being put on humanity by the Luciferian order.
maybe they can hear you, but it's just that I can't. My internet is so bad right now, sis. Oh, she's saying Sister Lawanda is clear, but I'm breaking up. So, sis, they can hear you. I just can't hear you. So go ahead, say what you're saying.
I was saying that the crimes against humanity are against humanity. And the Luciferian orders, they want to wipe out humanity. That's why the COVID thing started. So it's going to take our Messiah to come back to bring order and justice to humanity, because the planet is under slavery by the Luciferian order. So yeah, the crimes of humanity can only be put forth when our Messiah comes back, you know?
Yeah, okay. So when I took myself out, I heard you a little.
It's coming from your side, Sister Connor, not from my side.
Start the process of revealing the man of sin, you know, and their wickedness that they got going on in the earth, and the requirement, what they, you know, require people to do to have success in America. I mean, this is wickedness, and I'm sure most people don't know about this wickedness. And when we talk about this kind of stuff, they say it's conspiracy theorists, and no, you know, they're making up stuff, and it's conspiracy. But now that Kanye West has brought it to the forefront, and he's saying he actually participated in it, and he named others. I don't know how much of that you guys heard, but I was just saying it's something that we can use to push the information further, and that, you know, but not that it'll help anything. But praise AHAYAH Bahashem Yashaya. I'm just excited that, you know, this stuff is happening, because all of it is, you know, promoting Yashaya is coming. The birth pains, the birth pains, the birth pains. So, you know, that's how I see it, you know. Praise AHAYAH. But I'm urging that our people will take these signs as, you know, opportunities to get out of Babylon and get out of harm's way, and we must start preparing here in Jordan and getting things in order and together so that our people can make it, you know. Praise AHAYAH. So that's all. I mean, you know, that's what I had for y'all this week. I hope it was, you know, some decent information to get you start, you know, searching and seeking and preparing to get out. You know, showing that the prophecies of the Most High, Babylon the Great is falling, you know, and all the wickedness that's going on, you know, and a lot of information that they're hiding or just not, you know, speaking about. If you guys can hit the like button and share, because I really would like to get this information out. I really would like people to start thinking, you know, especially with the Kanye West information, the Haiti information. These are the Levite priests, you know, and they are going to war with these people, and they're trying to really get rid of the children of Israel. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Sis, are you trying to talk?
No,
I'm
not trying.
Something you want to say?
I haven't said anything. All I have to say is that it's obvious now. Everybody sees that this is a plot to wipe off the bloodline.
Let me take me out.
I'm just saying this. I'm taking a chance to say a lot of things, and there are a lot of more things that I could say that I'm not going to say, because the internet is already taken over by Elon Musk, and the internet is also a part of their system. So I can't say, I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to say enough for our people to understand that it's time to go, to get out, you know. I hope you got that, what I was just saying.
Sis, I can't hear you, but I replay it and I listen back, and then I'll know what you're saying, but I can't hear you now.
Well, obvious they're messing. I think it's coming from your side. I think it's coming from your side. So, you know, I'm not going to say any more, you know. All I'm going to say is it's obvious now that this is a secret plan to wipe off the bloodline. And if our people can't see that now, I don't understand why they can't see that, you know? When the executive orders get put in place, and if Obama gets back in, and I'm afraid he might get back in office, you know, he's going to execute those executive orders, and that will be the crimes against humanity right there. That will be the crimes against humanity right there.
Thanks, I heard that.
I can't say everything that I would like to say because the internet is part of their system.
Yeah. Wait, say it again?
I said, I can't say a lot of things that I know about Sister Connor because the internet is part of their system.
You said, what's a part of their system?
The internet. The internet is a part of their system. So I'm not going to say a lot that I know, but I do know the internet is a part of their system. And they monitor everything you say and what you say and do, you know, on the internet. But I just want to say that crimes against humanity was applied when the COVID thing came out. That was the first stages of crimes against humanity, you know?
I know this is very annoying, guys. Sorry. I'm getting quite tired of it myself. I keep going out. This internet it's all of a sudden thinking I might have to do this on another night. I might have to do the Nappy Head Chronicles.
Yeah, try it.
To
Try it.
various internet.
Yeah.
It's just that when I do it on Friday night, everything closes in Jordan. So I can't even do it at another location. But if I do it on another night, any night but Friday,
yes.
I'll at least have the option to be in another location.
Right. Because everything closes down on Friday. I know. I do know that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at least I have the option to be at another location, and if I do it on another night. So I'm going to be praying about that, and I'm going to see what the Most High does. And maybe I'll do a poll, So maybe, see how it works for other people.
Maybe if you try it on another day, not Friday, because Friday, everything is closed down there. I do know that Muslim country,
Yeah, so I don't have, I don't even have the option to do it at another location on this day. But if it's any other day, I can do it at another location. And the internet, I have the option for various internets, but I can't do that now. So I'm going to be thinking about that. And so I may very well change the day. I'll, pray about it and see,
Yeah,
and plus for me,
I'll contact you on Skype in another day or so. That's all I wanted to say. So I don't have anything else to say.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Sister LaWanda. I so appreciate you coming on and helping me out with it. That was awesome that you came in because it, helped. And I appreciate it. And we want to try to get brothers and sisters to come on. So, guys, praise the Yashaya. If y'all want to come on and discuss some things, that'd be nice. And, as we start to come together more, we'll do some more videos. Here in Jordan, so I'll let you guys, be a part of that. So I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, Bajam Yashaya. I didn't see Akwaf Chandel today. I pray she's doing well. As Akwaf Mayana sends her love. So I will, talk with you all soon. And thank you again.
All right. So I'm going to say Shalom, sister.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
we
Shalom.
say Shalom, Akwaf Grace, good to see you. Appearance 79, bless you, sister. Who else we had? We had Akdab, Shalom, Akdab. I was hoping that you would come up and give us, show up. But maybe next time. Who else? That is, we got Anna Lee, QB, Shalom, sister. Praise the higher for you all for coming up and, blessing us with your presence. I pray you all are making your way out of Babylon. Aquaf Michelle White, bless you, sis. Let's see who else. So that's about it. Shalom. For all of you who have joined us, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Please bless us. Get the word out there that Jordan is the safe place. There is a safe place for the Most High's people. People are definitely waking up and they feeling that something is wrong. They just need to know where to go. There is Again, so I'm just gonna say shalom, everybody, and put some music on. Shalom, Sister Lawanda. Bless you, and thank you for showing out.
I'll call you on Skype.
And we're all, and I look forward to hearing from you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, shalom. Mm-hmm.
Praise AHAYAH. Praise AHAYAH. Wait, can I give my testimony? AHAYAH woke me up and brought me out of Babylon. He blew his holy breath into these old dry bones. Ooh, I started dancing, I started singing. I praise his holy name. I said, AHAYAH woke me up. AHAYAH turned me around. AHAYAH blew his holy breath and brought me to holy ground. AHAYAH changed my life, gave his only son. I got to raise my hand. Praise AHAYAH. I got to raise my hand. Praise AHAYAH. Praise his holy name. Praise AHAYAH. Oh yeah. Praise AHAYAH.
I used to wonder why living life was just so hard. Didn't understand the curses from the start. Then I read the verses I'm set apart. So many blessings AHAYAH brings, and I will give him everything. Lift your voices up and sing. Give him praise.
He said those so far to flee. Proclaim his holiness. Lift up our voice towards Zion, Zion. I'll praise you, Abba. I'll give you all the glory. AHAYAH, Bahashem Yashaya. Praise AHAYAH. Praise your holy name. Praise AHAYAH. I'll give you all the glory. Praise AHAYAH. AHAYAH, yeah. Praise AHAYAH. Yashaya.
Make a joyful noise unto AHAYAH, all ye land. Serve AHAYAH with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know that AHAYAH, he is good. Everything that has breath, praise AHAYAH. Come on, y'all, and magnify his name with me. Throw your hands up and give him praise. He is worthy of all the praise.
Praise AHAYAH.
Oh, come on, y'all, let's praise.
Praise AHAYAH.
Oh, he worthy to be
Praise AHAYAH.
Oh, throw your hands up and praise him.
Praise AHAYAH.
I'm coming in and joining in and put my praise up. Watching Israel come together, Judah start to raise up. It's gonna be the biggest, illest party in the wilderness. Everybody bring your tents, it's gonna be real tense. Everybody shout, AHAYAH, come on, put your wine up. 400 years of slavery and now it's time up. Keep within the borders, that's AHAYAH orders. You know AHAYAH called it, it's coming only here that you can trust.
AHAYAH.
It's gonna be no wickedness.
AHAYAH.
It's gonna put you to the test.
AHAYAH.
And I'ma dance like David and be like Miriam in the wilderness with timbrels and shakers.
AHAYAH.
And every breath in my body, I'ma praise him. And like the Yashaya on the Thursday, I'ma raise him. We going hard in the desert with no sin. Moving like pilgrims, we know we going in like shit.
We're gonna lift our voice and praise him. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. We're gonna lift our hands and praise him. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. We're gonna lift our voice and praise him. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. We're gonna lift our hands and praise him. Never He's the keeper of my soul. He's the keeper of my soul.
Shalom. Okay, I'm having a little fun here, so just bear with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, now when I say New York, I mean the whole United States. Okay, Babylon. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I left Brooklyn, now I'm in the Middle East, close to the desert. Yeah, I feel the heat, but I'm not sweating it, 'cause I saved my soul. Should Babylon have cost me a buck? Babylon is falling, it's on the downward road. America is finished, they're trying to take you with it. Come out for my people, it's about to get deep. And if you don't listen, you're gonna feel the heat. Israel, come out of her. Israel, come out of her. Israel, come out of her. Come out of New York, concrete jungle where all the slaves are. They got you in bondage. Come out of New York. Judas in the necks of his enemies. There's nothing he can do. Get out.
Get ready, go east. I am prepared to play. I told you travel, go east. To play with you face to face. I told you travel. Babu babu dee, babu bee, badu bee, badu bee. Nobody knows how long it will be. It's Yashaya that will own the sea. And it's all because we are the same. When we fight against principalities.
humbly and say please. And in this manner you should pray, this is what you say.
Our Father, truly you're the one who art in heaven. Hallowed be your holy name, AHAYAH took the power. Until the kingdom come, then your will be done. On earth and just believe the same in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, so we be fed and forgive our debt. As we forgive our debt, this goes better. Lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Let the church say amen.
Pray day and night, don't be uptight, and try to keep the conversation light. Go somewhere on your own, be alone, just like get on your knees. And if you have to beg, you got to please, just increase. AHAYAH know exactly what you need, so best believe it won't be long before he intercedes. So read, and there's no need to pump no trees. AHAYAH be's the aphrodisiac, a stimulant you need.
When you fast and you pray, relieve your mind and your soul. The Holy Spirit fills the temple and it makes the body whole. Open up all the senses and it makes the body free. And the best part about it, that it makes the demons flee.
AHAYAH bring the fire. Hear me now. Let's go, Yashaya.
Let the Holy Spirit lead.
That's right. Qadash Rawach now. AHAYAH bring the fire. Your will drop the beat.
Qadash Rawach. Qadash Rawach. Just like in the word it says, we are the holy ones. Don't cry, pick up your head. He sent his holy
God before me. 2, don't you dare bow down. 3, don't say my name in vain. 4, I keep my Sabbath very holy. 5, I know your papa and your mother. 6, don't you murder. 7, don't do adultery. 8, don't you steal. 9, testify falsely. 10, don't use your face to cover thy neighbor. Be holy. AHAYAH said be holy. AHAYAH said be holy. Yeah. Be holy. Holy. AHAYAH wants you holy. Don't you wanna say I am holy. Let's go. Allah Hayamakuya Wa Allah sa abad mo Allah kwa kasa hayashaba shawam Araba Saka hashabaf la Qadash wa Kabad Abaka wa amaka Shashara tazaka La'a La'a Gana Yashaya Aina shitwa Sharamaka Shabalava Aita
Praise AHAYAH. Yashaya. Rawach. Lost are saved, find their way at the sound of your great name. All can dance, feel no shame at the sound of your great name. Every fear has no place at the sound of your great name. Enemy, he has to leave at the sound of your great name. Oh, Yashaya, worthy is the Lamb that was slain for us. Son of AHAYAH, man, you are high and lifted up, and all the world will praise your great name. Hey, hey. Your great name. All the weak find their strength at the sound of your great name. Hungry souls receive grace at the sound of your great name. The fatherless, they find rest at the sound of your great name. And the sick and dead are raised at the sound of your great name, oh Yashaya. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain for us. Son of a higher man, you are high and lifted up, and all the world will praise your great name. Yeah, your great name. Redeemer, my healer, Lord Almighty, my Savior, defender, you are my King. Redeemer, my healer, Lord Almighty, my Savior, defender, you are my King. Yashaya. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain for us. Son of a higher man, you are high and lifted up, and all the world will praise your great name. Hey, your great name. Hey. Your great name, your great name. Praise you, high. Praise you, high.
His mercy
good. The highest love. Oh, it feels so good. The highest love. Because he set his love upon me. Surely I'm not worthy. How could he choose me for such a journey? His love carries me to the highest heights. Oh, the weight of his love. Oh, it just blows me away. Yes, he loves me. He loves me. Make me wanna say, oh, it feels so good. The highest love. Oh, it feels so good. The highest love. I feel your loving arms around me, and I know you're right there, close by. And even when you chastise me, you wanna make me better. I don't question your authority, no. I was on my way down to Hades, but Yashaya intervened. Yashaya, yes he did. Yashaya, he stopped me at the crossroads. He showed me the blood on his side. He said you could be clean. A higher love. He took all away remembrance of pain. Now that he's found me, nothing is the same. He sent Yashaya down to redeem me. I said he stopped me at the crossroads. Showed me the blood on his side. Yes, he showed me the blood. He said you could be clean. So you can be clean. That's what he said. Oh, it feels so good. 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 It feels so
Israel, if you hear me, hold on. Yashaya is coming. Oh yeah. Israel, if you hear me, be strong. Yashaya is coming. Yashaya is coming. Holding back my tears, waiting for Yashaya to come. I pray a higher healing. Send down your begotten Son. I've wasted all my years serving other gods, defiling my soul. Now the truth be told, I don't walk in fear, no, 'cause I know I'm not alone. My armor's made of steel, and my eyes upon Jerusalem, and I'm holding on. Holding back my tears, I watch my people suffer for so long. I pray redemption's near. Cry out and tell my people to hold on. If you let me hear me, Yashaya is coming. Israel, let me hear me. Yashaya is coming. I'm going to the water, yeah. I'll wash away all my sins. Repentance is in order. I'll do what Yashaya did, and I'ma keep holding. I'ma keep holding on. I'm going to the Jordan River and wash away all my sins. Holding, 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 I said I'm waiting on my side.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. He opened up my eyes to the truth. Now I see everything I thought I knew now has a meaning. Praying he finds me worthy. This truth has set me free. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I've had some direction. It would sure be nice to be back home where there's love and perfection. And just maybe I can get to see Yashaya show up, giving me a chance to clean up my life and grow up, cleansing me of my sins. Oh, please let me start again. Suddenly my world's gone and changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. This truth has had my mind spun around in space, 'cause the Most High, He's all knowing. Oh, if you're listening higher, please don't make it hard, and tell them they should believe the things they read. Tell them they should run away, they shouldn't try and stay, 'cause it will be better in your kingdom to be looking for your brand new